Every year, on February 14th, millions around the world celebrate Valentine's Day. It's a day of romance, gifts, and heartfelt messages. But have you ever wondered where this tradition began? Who created Valentine's Day, and why do we celebrate it? The origins of this holiday take us back to ancient Rome, and the story behind it isn't as sweet as a box of chocolates. The most popular theory traces Valentine's Day to a Roman priest named Valentine, who lived in the 3rd century. During this time, Rome was ruled by Emperor Claudius II, a leader obsessed with military conquest. Claudius believed that single men made better soldiers. Without families to worry about, they were more loyal to the empire. So, in a drastic move, he banned young men from getting married. But one man refused to follow the decree. Valentine, a Christian priest, saw this law as cruel and unjust. Secretly, he continued to perform marriages for young couples in love. In the dim candlelight of hidden churches, he united lovers, risking his life with every ceremony. But his defiance didn't go unnoticed. Eventually, the Roman authorities discovered his secret weddings, and he was arrested. Imprisoned and awaiting execution, Valentine's story took another unexpected turn. Some say that during his time in prison, he developed a bond with his jailer's blind daughter. According to legend, through his faith and kindness, he miraculously restored her sight. On the night before his execution, he wrote her a final note, signing it, "From your Valentine." These words, written in the face of death, would echo through history. On February 14th, around the year 270 AD, Valentine was executed. His sacrifice did not go unnoticed. In the centuries that followed, the Catholic Church declared him a saint, and February 14th was set aside as Saint Valentine's feast day. But at this point, the holiday had nothing to do with romance. That would change in the Middle Ages. During the 14th century, a new idea took hold in Europe, the belief that February 14th marked the beginning of birds' mating season. The famous English poet Geoffrey Chaucer wrote about this in his poem Parliament of Fowls, where he linked love and romance to this time of year. Inspired by this, people across Europe began associating Valentine's Day with courtship and affection. By the 15th century, lovers were exchanging handwritten love notes, and the tradition of sending valentines was born. As the centuries passed, Valentine's Day evolved further. By the 18th century, small gifts and poems became common. Then, in the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution changed everything. The printing press made it possible to mass-produce Valentine's cards, making them more accessible to everyone. In the United States, companies like Hallmark capitalized on the tradition, turning Valentine's Day into a commercial holiday. Today, it's a billion-dollar industry, with people buying chocolates, flowers, and cards to express their love. But despite its commercialization, the essence of Valentine's Day remains the same, celebrating love and connection. Whether it's a romantic partner, a friend, or even a family member, the holiday reminds us to appreciate the people who matter most, and to think it all started with a priest who defied an emperor in the name of love. So the next time you write, "Be my Valentine," remember, you're carrying on a tradition that began nearly 1,800 years ago, with a man who believed that love was worth fighting for.